In my experience, only guilty men answer accusations with silence. In what mad world would I trust someone like you? We can't erase our mistakes, none of us. Why is peace always the justification for violence? It's not enough to give people what they need to survive. You have to give them what they need to live. You'd be surprised what you can pull off when your life depends on it. Sometimes taking a leap forward means leaving a few things behind. You know, I learned from someone very special that no matter what happened in the past, it's never too late to build something new. Someone worth building it for. All my life I've pursued the mysteries of science, only to discover some are better left unsolved. I believe if we set aside our greed and arrogance, we can be one again. If dangerous ideas didn't excite the imagination, we would never wander astray. Imprisonment. What a curious principle. We confine the physical body, yet the mind is still free. No great science should ever put lives in danger. Those who shine brightest often burn fastest. Do you know what the success rate for Senior Academy inventors is? 3%. We're no strangers to failure. What makes this the city of progress is that we keep trying until we get it right. Humans don't live for centuries. We can't wait for progress. We need a leadership focused on the future, not the past. If my own family won't help me, I'll find someone who will. Nothing feels impossible when I'm with you. We can't make a deal with a snake and cut off its head. We both have our shitty parts to play. There is beauty in imperfections. They made you who you are. Nothing ever stays dead. I recognize that any worthwhile venture involves risk. We can't change what fate has in store for us, but we don't have to face it alone. Betrayal, that pain that feels like it'll eat you from the inside out, can either break you or forge you into something greater. Don't cry, you're perfect. Ever wonder what it's like to drown? Story of opposites. There's peace in water, like it's holding you, whispering in low tones to let it in. And every problem in the world will fade away. But then there's this thing in your head, and it's raging, lighting every nerve with madness. To fight, to survive. And all the while this question lingers before you. Have you had enough? It's funny. You could pass a lifetime without ever facing a choice like that, but it changes you forever. Everyone makes mistakes, right? What's important is that we don't repeat them. Is there anything so undoing as a daughter? Power, real power, doesn't come to those who were born strongest or fastest or smartest. No, it comes to those who will do anything to achieve it. The only way to defeat a superior enemy is to stop at nothing. to become what they fear. There's a monster inside all of us. We came from a world where there was never enough to go around. That is why we fight. What is truth but a survivor's story? You die for the cause, but you won't fight for one. You're strong now, just like you were always meant to be. Greatest thing we can do in life is find the power to forgive. We build our own prisons, bars forged of oaths, codes, commitments, walls of self-doubt, and accepted limitation. We inhabit these cells, these identities, and call them us. Loneliness is often the byproduct of a gifted mind. Love and legacy are the sacrifices we make for progress. Nature has made us intolerant to change, but fortunately, we have the capacity to change our nature. In my experience, no one in power is innocent. No beast is more savage than man. Why does anyone commit acts others deem unspeakable for love? Your youth betrays you. Patience is a product of age. No matter how the world tries to break you, protect the family. Nobody wins in war. When people look up to you, you don't get to be selfish. You say run, they run. You say swim, they dive in. You say light a fire, they show up with oil. But whatever happens, it's on you. You can't escape the past, right? You got a good heart. Don't ever lose it. You know, one thing I learned as a bartender, as good as it feels to pour everyone's drink, you need to fill your own cup every now and again. If you really want people to talk to you, you have to let them think you have what they want. We tried, okay? It wasn't enough. Top side and bottom, oil and water, that's all there is. We've all had bad days, but we learn, and we stick together. What makes you different makes you strong. When did you get so comfortable living in someone else's shadow? You're all I have left. I can't lose you. You're stronger than you think. We lost ourselves, lost our dream. In the pursuit of great, we failed to do good. When you're going to change the world, don't ask for permission. Knowledge is a paradox. The more one understands, the more one realizes the vastness of his ignorance. That which inspires us to our greatest good is also the cause of our greatest evil. There is no prize to perfection, only an end to pursuit.